about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see.
Right, I'm going to try and sort my bloody drone out. The mess I made of it bloody crashing. Look at the state of that. It's actually broke the bloody gimbal. It's actually snapped there, guys. It's cracked off there. What a bloody mess. Can I repair it? Oh, I hope so, because I'll be bloody lost without my drone. I just sorted the bloody jello out on it as well. It was filming a lot better, not perfect, but it's filming a lot better. And now I've gone and bloody crashed it. That gimbal bracket there is snapped. So I'll get some super glue and I'll see if I can put it back together. But it's not looking good. Yeah, ribbon connectors is ripped. That ribbon connector there connecting the gimbal to the drone is snapped and ripped. There's no way to connect that back together again. And the actual gimbal head is seized as well, guys. What a shame. Tiny little twig done all that damage. You know, I've had many crashes before over the years with this, the couple of years I've had it, guys. I've had many crashes and it's never done that. Okay, it's popped the gimbal out of its you know, it's rubber housings, but you just pop them back in. But this time, tiny little branch has smashed it to pieces. Whoa, your eyes, Skye. Your eyes. You look like the devil then. Blimey. You don't want the devil egg eyes. Not in this pitch blackness out there. Oh, what the hell? I think the lights come on the camera. Devil eyes, Skye. Hey, Skye. Look at me. No. Oh, look at that. Oh, hey, Biscuit. Look at her eyes. The devil dog. Right, it's supper time, guys. It's just gone 6 o'clock. We're nice and cozy. Gonna put a film on the telly. Here's my dinner tonight, guys. Something nice and simple. No gas required, no energy required. Tin corned beef, 2 tiger rolls, loads of butter, and some cheesy whatsits, and a cup of Yorkshire. Oh, that looks nice. I do like corned beef. Later, guys. Right, guys, this is Kirkcud Bright overnight. Just popped into the town because the co-op's still open. I think it's about 8:30 in the evening. Garage is still open as well. There's a few shops open, restaurants are open. Nice little town, Kirkcud Bright. We'll have a quick look around in the dark, eh? We'll come back in the light tomorrow. Nice big car park here, and it's free. Lovely. We're staying in the car park, guys. There's another RV over there. Got all the trees in the square lit up. Lovely jubbly. Toilets here, guys. Open all nice. Got all the lovely big fishing boats here. Massive boats here. It's a nice place, Kirkcud Bright. Get your supplies and your petrol and whatever. Go and have a look. Harbour quayside up there in a big park, guys. Oh, that wind's blowing a bit. There's all the big Scottish fishing boats in the harbour. Just going to have a look at the lights. All the pretty lights on the boats. Got the generators running. They obviously live on board, the fishermen. Made of iron brew, the fishermen from girders. They must be great in that sea. Pretty looking boats with all the lights. Skye's loving an evening walk. Lovely. There's the Londish garage, which is open. That's looking out at the square where the car park is, where Christine is. Really nice antique shop here. Some nice stuff in there. Lovely. Looking back across the square, the car park there. That's the harbour where all the boats are. Well, it's about 9:30 and the streets are deserted, absolutely deserted. Not seen a soul. It's quite mild as well. A bit of a breeze, a bit of a chill, but yeah, I haven't got a coat on and I think it's quite bearable. Just having a roam round, guys. Get back to Christine in a minute. Hello, Mr. Snowman. How are you doing? I think it's a medieval palace. You can't see nothing now. I don't know why they don't light it up, because that would look absolutely, can't see a thing. That would look amazing lit up. Why it's not lit up, I don't know. Perhaps it usually is. It's all gated off again. Most of the castles are refurbing this time of year. Getting all the mortar right, I suppose. But you can't see anything. I'll show you tomorrow. See a bit of the castle walls there, the palace walls behind me. So they're refitting it or making it safe. They must do it to most of the castles in the winter. Some lovely cottages here, harbour cottages. Working our way back down to the quayside, guys. Lovely. Stays my bloody hair. Kirkcudbright. Have a night. Lovely jubbly. It's quite mild actually. That wind's blowing and it's quite mild. Wow. Just fancied a snack. Got some lovely ambrosia cream rice. I'll have some brown sugar in it. Nice crunchy brown sugar. Because as I say, I do like texture. Just takes about 5 minutes to warm up in my little hot pot with my Poweroak. 290 watts it's roaring. But it takes just a few minutes, guys. It's already bubbling now. It's only been in a couple of minutes. I'll turn it off and let the residue eat. Warm it up in a minute. Lovely jubbly. It's Vanlife with Skye. Here she is. Hello, Skye. You got demon eyes. Demon eyes. Demon eyes. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Love it. There's my brown sugar. Got honey in there as well. It's just dribble some nice crisp cream in there. Lovely jubbly, get that in there, lovely jubbly. Oh, perfect. Bloody perfect. Get in my belly. Oh, bloody lovely. Bloody hell, that Firth is full of water now. Absolutely full of water. Amazing, all within like half an hour. Oh, this is delicious. Lovely hot pot, guys. Cook loads in there. All sorts of meals I can do in there. Oh, that's lovely. Porridge warm your belly up and your heart as well. The food of the Scotsman. Lovely. Beauty about these pots, guys, is these kind of slow roast, but it's only got 2 settings, but it's all right. It's a little bit high, the low setting, but it does for stews, soups, all sorts, porridge, soup, everything. You can put everything in there, guys. Pasta, everything. It's got a steaming pot as well. And the beauty about that, I eat out of it, guys, it's got a non-stick side inside. You know when you cook porridge on the stove in a saucepan, it takes you bloody ages, clean the bleeding saucepan, but this non-stick, guys, just wipe it out with a cloth, bit of water. Just wipe it out with a flannel and it's ready to go again. So lovely. I recommend one of them, guys. Lovely piece of kit. So it runs about 280 watts. But it's so fast, lovely. Right, cracking. Right, crack on with the day. I've had a few, I mean, I'm only a month into the adventure so far, the D&G adventure. Dumfries and Galloway. We're only a month in. Well, I've done the East Coast and now we're in Galloway and Dumfries. And I've already had a couple of issues. The fridge is playing up. Not quite sure what's going on with it. It has turned itself off before because the pilot light goes out. But the pilot light hasn't gone out this time and it's not cooling, which is a pain in the backside. But it's not too bad this time of year because it's winter, so everything's staying nice and cool anyway. Even though my milk went off, pain in the arse. So I'm having to use cream and water, which is not the same in a Yorkshire tea, but it'll do for now till I find a shop when the shop's open again. And the other issue is my batteries. You know, when I rebuilt this, I said before, guys, I think I mentioned it before. When I rebuilt the van, I needed to get my head out. I needed to get out on the road and get sorted. I'd done everything in a rush. Everything was done on the cheap. Not because I'm a cheapskate, it's because that's all I could afford. I had to get out of my flat and change my life, otherwise I was heading for a deep dark lake somewhere or canal. So it was all done on the cheap, the rebuild of my van. It was all done with lead acid batteries, which are not the best in the world. They really aren't, guys. They're alright for a few years, but they're starting to play up now, 2 years down the line. They're not performing very well. And you need them in winter. You do need batteries in winter because you haven't got bloody solar, have you? But you know, I'm getting by. I'm managed to scrape by. I'm having to turn this off, then power that, and turn the engine on and do that and recharge it. And it's all a bit of a flaff because of these lead batteries, guys. Winter. I mean, it's all right in summer. It's only a problem. All my solar systems work perfectly in the summer. We don't need that type of backup. But the 3-4 months through winter, you do need a good battery setup. And of course, I've only got the cheaper acids, and they're well 2.5 years old now. They've had a good pounding with my Vanlife over the last 2 years, guys. A really good pounding. So they've done well, but they're on the last legs now, and they're starting to struggle a little bit. So I'm having to turn the engine, top everything up, and that's where lithium would come in. Would be a game changer. It really would be a game changer. But bloody hell, they're expensive. So we'll have to muddle on the way we can anyway. I'll have to sort some way to get lithium one day. Hey ho. We might have I don't know, we might have a supplier look at the channel one day. I should be so bloody lucky. I know they do send out units to review to YouTubers, but I should be so lucky to get one of those. I would be a really lucky boy. Would make our life so much easier, and we'd do a nice review as well. But hey ho, we can only wish, can't we? Anyway, let's crack on. Anyway, guys, that's my breakfast inside my belly. Lovely, lovely porridge oats. That's my issues at the moment. Hopefully I'll get that fridge sorted. Just to say, it's not a major issue, but you know, I can't have my ice cream in my ice, and you know, my milk goes off and whatever. But it's not too bad in the winter. We can get by with it. It's another evening, nice and cozy and Christine. Here's a little baby. I'm in a little rest. I'll take her out for a wander later. I left a harness on because we got out for a wander just before midnight. But we settled down for the night. I've got a reminder board on my van, guys. These are really useful with a rub off pen kind of thing, which is useful. Just reminds me what's going on, shopping and everything, and things I've got to do. And also it keeps I keep a tab on my use of consumables regarding gas and diesel. I've got a separate one for the actual driving, but for my diesel heater here, it's just telling you there when I filled it up with 10 litres, 2nd of January, I think. At 12 AM, 10 litres, 161. It's quite cheap over in Galloway, 160. I've seen it at 152. So 161, £10.61 to fill the diesel litre tank up. It's a 10 litre tank. Half left in there, so that's running quite well. A bit of a shopping list running there ready. I need to sort out a new drone on a payment scheme, so hopefully I'll sort that out. Also my Calagas well there. I've got two 13k canisters on board in my locker. They both were full on November the 25th at £40. So I think I'm more or less nearly close to emptying the first one. So as soon as that's emptied, I'll swap it over to the second one and I'll buy another one back up. There you go, just keeps an eye on my costs, guys. Try and reduce all my costs as much as I can. I also need to sort this out because this unit on the side of the van, where my cooker, my fridge and everything is, my oven, there's a hell of a draft coming out these because these have to be ventilated. Your cooker has to be ventilated. Your fridge motor has to be ventilated, well, it's not a motor, but it has to be ventilated. So there's lots of draft coming from this side of the van, or the other side of the van, all across here, guys. There's no drafts whatsoever. Obviously you get a draft coming from the front cab, but that's all secured with an insulated blanket, so that's not an issue. But we do get a draft from this area. So I'm going to sort some sort of hanging thermal drop curtain that comes up here and just drops down to the floor there, and cut out all the draft from there, because you don't want no drafts coming in, because you're wasting your energy warming your van up if there's drafts coming in. And also this door, because it's an old van, guys, I have insulated the door, put rubber seals on the inside of the door here, but there still are drafts coming through, and there's a gap at the bottom where the doors had a belt sometime before I bought it anyway. See, I've got some cushions there just to block off the draft. Again, I'm going to get an insulated curtain across here, guys, dropping all the way down to the footwell down there, so I don't have to put these cushions up. Cutting all your drafts out, having a reminder board. Lovely job, Lee. All looking nice and cosy and pristine. This is what a van looks like when it's lived in, guys. It's absolutely full of stuff. I've got stuff everywhere. My bathroom is full of stuff. All my cupboards are full. I've got 15 cupboards. They're all full. This is living in a van, guys. It's never tidy. You're always moving stuff around and everything. But that's van life for you, guys. She's having a nice kip. Bless her. Bless the little sweetheart, Skye, eh? It's about 20 past 6 now. I might put my iPad on and watch Netflix or something. Lovely. Or do some more editing. I've got loads to edit. Been on some great adventures. I thought I could see a light in my wing mirror through the curtain there, but it's a light off the camera. Right, guys, lovely. Just a few little looks around the van. I know people like to have a look around the van now and again. So I've got stuff hanging everywhere, guys. Every inch of space you take up with your belongings, even though it's all minimalistic, you know, we don't use much, but it's surprising how much stuff you do need. Right, is it time for one of them? Is it time for one of them? Later, guys. Oh, the wind's howling again out there outside the van. I can see the sea. It's no more than a couple of foot from the van at the moment. It's going to get close tonight, I think. Where are we? Scores on the wall. 25 past 12 at night. What's my snack tonight? Well, I've got a bit of bread for Skye. And I've got some nice fried bread tonight, guys. Fried bread. Here you go. Oh, lovely. In what's left over of the bacon fat. Lovely jubbly. Oh, middle of the night. Midnight snack. I have loads of midnight snacks, guys. Sometimes 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, depends how I'm sleeping, because I don't sleep that well. But you can't beat fried bread in bacon fat. Lovely bloody job, though. I was going to walk tonight, but the wind's kicked in again. The van's starting to rock again. The rain's coming down again in Scotland, as it does. I think when I was on the Isle of Skye for 6 months last winter, I think it rained for 4 months of them 6. Rain and winds. It's like that down here in Galloway. I can see in the moon, there's a bit of moonlight going across the bay there, Jocks Bay. I can see the horizon on the other side of the quayside there, the bay. Well, it's such a lovely camp. This is so peaceful and quiet. I probably will be coming back here in a couple of months' time or something before we leave Galloway, because it's one of my favourite camps. I usually do that when I do my winter touring of an island or whatever, or a peninsula like I'm doing now, D&G. The last couple of weeks I go back to my best camps usually and park up, because I do tend to have base camps. Like on Skye, I think I had about 8 base camps in case the weather came in. And it's the same here in D&G, Dumfries and Galloway. I've got 3 or 4 base camps already, and we're only a month or so into the D&G adventure. So I've got base camps where I know I can get a signal, I know I'm going to be protected by the wind, and I know I can get supplies, and it's, you know, I'm remote, I'm not in a car park or nothing, and that's ideal for base camps. So sort your base camps out, and you've got somewhere to run to in case our howlet's loose. Right, I'm going to eat the rest of my fried bread, have a cup of tea, just let my stomach settle a little bit before I lie down in bed, top myself up for the night. And tomorrow we'll be leaving Jocks Bay and finding a new camp, guys. Lovely jubbly. See you in the morning. Love you all. Oh, blimey! Oh, lovely fresh morning walk. You can't beat it. Blowing a hoolie. Freezing cold. Oh, love it. You're gonna love it, guys. You can hear me. Oh, there's a little river running into the sea, and it's rough out there. Blimey. Let's get back in Christine. Oh, blimey. Well, you can see where the tide come to last night, guys. Just a few inches from the wheels. Lovely. Right, let's crack on. Good morning, Skye. Hello. Oi. Say hello to you and all the people that love you. We're here at Jocks Bay. I've been here a couple of nights. I was here about a week ago. Yeah, it's windy and wild and dark and rough out there today. The wind's hacking. The sea's pounding out there. It's all white horses out there. Really wild. I really love this camp. My kind of camp, really. Out in the sticks. Somewhere for my dog to walk outside the van. No traffic at all. No people. Absolute solitude. This is what I call remote, guys. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, we've really enjoyed it too, haven't we, Skye? It's been lovely, eh? Hey, been nice here, ain't it? We love it. Probably be back. I do return to a lot of my better camps, guys. You know, we're only just into the journey, so we'll probably find a lot more better than this one. But this is lovely. We've got a little Scottish burn running through the front of the van there. I bet when everything's in flood down here, that tides up to the van, and that river's over this path that I'm on here as well. This bit of rough ground, so but it's all flooded in really high tides. Tide's coming in now, it's not far from Christine's Wheels. Right, we're going to crack on. We love this camp here at Jocks Bay, just outside Kirkcudbright, which is lovely. Kirkcudbright is nice as well. I'll have another look at that. We did have a crowd in the night. I'll have another day at Kirkcudbright because there is a nice big kind of palace castle there. But I think it's shut anyway. Anyway, we're going to rock on to the next adventure. Where are we going to next, Skye? Eh? Where are we going next? Where are we going next? Oh, she always does that. Let's give her a kiss and she sneezes in your face. Dirty dog. New adventure. Let's do it, eh? Come on, let's go. Let's go, Skye. Lovely.